Hey everyone, welcome back for another Mani at my place. So today we are going to do another vertical ombre. It's probably my most favorite. So I am using Bamboo-tiful from Triple D. I'm using Tea Time from Panda Dips. And I am using Ursulas Tentacles from Starby's Dips. Yeah, Starby's Dips. Sorry. I've had this one for a while and I've been waiting to use it. And I love it so much. I'm going to have to check and see if you can get it. I know it was in a subscription bag, but I'll post it down below if you still can. And it's so good. This is the only dip I have that has foils in it, and I love working with it. It was so easy. So we're just going to get started. I am going to do my pinky finger all in Bamboo-tiful. I'm going to ombre my ring finger with the Bamboo-tiful and Ursulas Tentacles. And then I'm going to do my middle finger with just Ursulas Tentacles. And then I will ombre my pointer with Ursulas Tentacles and Tea Time. And then my thumb will be in Tea Time. So I'm going to let you watch my first dips here in real time. I'm just going to do 2 dips on each finger. And then I am going to clear cap them because I don't want to get any of the foils stuck into the colors because I want these nails to be solid. So I'm going to let you watch me do that. Here I'm just going around with my orange wood stick. I've thought about getting one of those reusable cleanup tools, and I probably will, but right now I still have a couple bags of these because when you order them, you get a lot. So I'm going to use these up first, and then we'll go on. So again, I'm using Triple D liquids. I love them. I'm going to use them up until they're gone. So I am going to look at some other liquids. I've heard some good things about a lot of them. But these ones just are what I have, and they're what work for me right now. So I'm just going to keep using them up. So here's my first dip going on my thumb. And these Panda Dips containers are so nice to work with because of the size of them. They're a little more shallow, but they're nice and wide for getting your finger in there. And I like to lay mine kind of flat. You see me just kind of roll my thumb into that container. It's just so much nicer. And I feel like you're not moving any of your liquid when you're going straight down into the powder, when you're just laying it kind of flat. So I'm just going to clean up my edges, and then I'm going to dust off the excess and then do a second dip. So I am going to put some music on and let you watch and speed through that, and I'll be back. Okay, so I am going to get into the Ursulas Tentacles. Like I said, I just love this. It's so cute. This is like this dark charcoal gray that's a little bit shimmery to it. And then these foils that shift with that purple and green. So that's why I chose those 2 other colors to go with it. So I'm just dumping it. I didn't have a cupcake liner, but I had coffee filters because coffee is life. So I just dumped the whole container because those containers are a little bit small. I dumped that all in there, and I'm going to start with my middle finger because this is going to be my solid. And I'm just gonna put my base on, and I'm gonna lay my finger flat and make sure that those foils lay nice and flat, because I don't want anything sticking up and making my dip all bulky on top of my nails. So here, we're just gonna lay it flat, a couple taps, make sure I get some even disbursement of the foil and the color, tap off the excess. I'll go around with my orange wood stick, clean up my cuticle area and my sidewalls. And then I'm gonna also take and do my vertical ombre. So you've seen me do this before in my fuchsia boots, and I'll link that one. My fuchsia boots and tropics. That was such a fun mani. So I'm just gonna clean up these edges. And then when I get into my other fingers where I'm doing the ombre, so I'm gonna put base all over my nail, and then I'm gonna tip my hand kind of sideways, and I'm gonna take a fluffy eyeshadow brush or a dip brush, depending where you get them from, what they're called. The one that I use in Ursulas Tentacles is from Revel, and then the one I use in the other colors is just a Wet n Wild fluffy brush. So I'm going to hold my hand sideways so that I just get my dip on the one side, the solid green on the one side of my nail. And then I'm going to tap off that extra. And then I'm going to turn my hand to the other side. And then I'll take my other fluffy brush and I'll dip it in the Ursulas Tentacles. And then I'll tap that on. And then they'll just kind of melt in the middle. And then what I'll do is when I do my second coat of these, I'll do the reverse. So I'll tip to the side that has the gray in the foil, and I'll tap that on first, and then I'll tip to the other side and tap on the green. And then that way they just don't end up with such a harsh line, because they just kind of mix together. So I'm going to let you watch me do that. And if I have any thoughts, I'll jump in. And we'll see you back in a minute. Okay, so here's my second dip, and I just wanted to jump back in and let you guys know that I'm working on my lighting and I'm working on staying in frame better. This is all still very new to me, so it's trial and error, so bear with me for these first few videos that I'm posting. I'm still new, I'm still learning my editing style, I'm still learning my filming style and what I like and how I like to have everything set up. I think I like how zoomed in this is. And if you have any tips for me, leave them down below in the comments so that you guys can help me figure out what I need to do different, or if you like what I'm doing. I'm having fun doing this. I love doing my nails. I enjoy it. It's my quiet, relaxing time. I do my voiceovers because as I'm doing my nails, I usually have a nail video going on YouTube and just trying to get some new tips and new ideas and yeah, I just really enjoy hanging out with you guys and making new videos. So here's my second on my ring finger, and then once I've got my second dip on all of these ombre nails, I am going to go through and dust them off really good, and then I will clear cap them. And then once I dust off the clear from everything, just like a loose dust, I am going to take my little bit stiffer bristle brush that you've seen in my other videos, and I am going to take that and really scrub that clear just to make sure that I don't have any spots left, especially in these darker colors. If you don't get all your excess clear, like loose clear dip off after you encapsulate all of your hard work, they can leave spots that show up and don't let your colors look as clear and true as they really are. So here's my second dip on my middle finger, and just like the first time, oh no, I did do it different. Sorry, I did sprinkle over this one. First dip, to get that really good solid coverage, I did dip flat. Second dip, I did sprinkle over. So, and what I really should have done a second dip of laying flat, because I feel like when I did this sprinkle over for my second full coat on this nail on my middle finger, that I didn't get as much foil near the top that I wanted to see. So here's my quick dust, and then I did off camera do my dip in clear. So here I'm just speeding through. Oh no, I didn't do it off camera. What did I do? It's been a hot minute. I left it in, I sped it up. Sorry guys. So this is my little container. I have a big 2-ounce jar of clear powder from Double Dip. I love it. I talk about it all the time. And I just pour some into another little container because I don't want to contaminate it with glitter or foil or dark colors, things like that. So I really do need to get a second jar though. So there, everything's capped, everything was dusted off, and here I'm really giving it a good brush. I'm going over each nail a couple of times. And because these solid nails were done first, those are the ones that I am going to do first, and then I'm just kind of going to go through the rest of them. So I'm going to scrub them off really good, and then I'll activate them, file and buff, and as you're going, if you're keeping your layers really thin on your liquid and you're not moving your nail too much in the dip powder, the less filing you're going to have to do. So, and buffing. I really didn't have to do a whole lot of filing and buffing. It's just a preference that I do it. And lately I've only been using my hand file. I haven't even really been using my e-file. But if you do want to check out the e-file that I'd use, I will leave it down in the links below. And anything else that I can think of, I'll link all the shops down below like I do in all my other videos. But here I'm just activating. I'm getting a good coat of activator on each nail. And I am wiping my brush in between, just like I do. And I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, but underneath this dip, I have on my Blush Opulent Builder Gel from Triple D, and of course I have peel off base coat. As I'm filming this voiceover, I have naked nails right now, just my Builder Gel. So I am excited to do a new mani, and I'm going to do the August dip nails by Jules. She does a monthly challenge, so I'm going to do the August one. And you'll see that video here soon, hopefully before the end of August. So here I'm going in with my Triple D Delicate Gel, and it's a 2-in-1, so I just do one coat all over everything. I do my 4 fingers first, put those in my lamp for a minute, and I'll link my lamp down below also. I love it. It's a UV LED. It works great for me. So here, just gonna do my dips, and then I'm trying to decide if I should do peel base or not on my next mani, because we're going camping this weekend. And do I want my mani to last, or do I want to be able to pop it off? I haven't decided, but I'm gonna have to make a decision quick, because I'm gonna film today again too. I also have an unboxing video coming up. Hopefully, I haven't watched it through yet. I have recorded it, but I haven't watched it yet, so we'll see how that goes. But here, this is a little bit slow. Maybe I should start speeding this up. Do you guys want to see my gel top all the time? I don't think you guys have seen me do a dip top yet. I just always do the gel top. I just like it. But if you guys want me to speed this up, let me know in the comments, and I can do that too in the next videos, because I'm trying to keep these under 20 minutes because I don't want to bore you. So like I said, I'm going to do these 4 fingers, pop them in my lamp for a minute. I am curing for a full 60 seconds. If I was doing base, I would do 30 seconds, and then I would do my top and then cure for 60 seconds. But because this is a 2-in-1, I'm just doing a 60-second cure on it. And then I'll do my thumb separate so that the gel doesn't move around. When your hand is flat, your thumb is kind of sideways. So I do that separate. And then I am going to finish up with cuticle oil, and I'm using Candi skincare. As always, I love it so much. And this time I'm using the scent #HotMessMarla, and it smells like sherbet. It smells so good. So I'm going to do that. Here's my thumb. And yeah, like I said, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of my videos. If there's something you want to see. Feel free to tag me if you want me to try out some different techniques or different styles. I'm always on the hunt for something new. I am going to have a video coming up with some Poshy nail water slide decals. So that's going to be in my Jules Mani Challenge video also. And actually, I think you're going to see this tea time come up again in that video too. Just a little sneak peek for you. So here I'm just wiping off with alcohol. I really don't think there's a sticky layer with the delicate gel from Triple D, but just to be safe, I'm wiping off. Here's my cuticle oil. And like I said, I'm working really hard to try and perfect what I'm doing, but and trying to stay in frame. So if you have any tips for that too, let me know. And yeah, I'll leave everything linked down below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can see my next mani, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much.